Hey guys, welcome back to GeekJ, where we make tech, tutorials and gaming simpler and better. Today we'll dive into a game changer for OBS users, the StreamUp plugin installer. This free tool lets you download new plugins, update outdated ones in bulk, and even backs up your OBS setup so you're covered if anything goes wrong. Let's get streaming like pros. First up, we'll need to head to streamups.tips, and I'll have a link in the description below. And from there, we'll need to create a free account to access the download. Once you're logged in, go to your downloads section and grab the StreamUp plugin installer version 2. So let's go ahead and do that. It's gonna look something like this. We're gonna go to your downloads. Sometimes it might prompt you to donate a specific amount. You can just say 0 if you don't want to pay any money, and you just download the StreamUp plugin installer version 2. So usually I like to create a folder called StreamUp, and I put the exe file we just downloaded in here. And after you run the exe, you will be greeted by this window. Just wait for a bit for it to load everything. And you can see here, it has something selected. Before you do anything over here, I would strongly suggest you point it to where you have your OBS Studio installed. So the default installation of OBS Studio might have put yours somewhere else, like program files and then OBS Studio. So just navigate to your OBS-Studio folder where you have actually installed OBS. So next, I would suggest we go into custom over here in the middle and then click on the clear selection. And what I like to do is go to the bottom of things and install the StreamUp plugin over here. So to install a plugin, you just click on the download plugins, and StreamUp plugin installer will automatically take a backup of your OBS installation as a whole. So if anything goes wrong, you're going to be able to restore your backup. And after it's done, it's going to prompt you that this is done. So the reason we're downloading the StreamUp OBS plugin as well is so we get a notification through OBS if there is any outdated plugins after we run our OBS Studio. So I'm currently recording with OBS, so you're gonna see kind of a, Inception OBS window over here. But the main thing we want to check is going up to StreamUp and then check for OBS plugin updates. If you are just launching your OBS, you will get this pop-up anyway, but since I'm already recording, or if you accidentally click OK or exit out of this pop-up window, this is how you make this window to appear again. So we have an outdated plugin, as you can see over here, Advanced Masks. And it seems like I've missed one more update. It's on version 1.5.2, and I have the 1.5.0 installed. We have basically two options here, two choices. One of them is to just click download, and this will basically take us into a web browser window where we can click download, and we will then be able to manually update the plugin. But this is not very intuitive in my opinion. So what I usually do after I discover I have an outdated plugin, I basically exit out of OBS and then run the StreamUp plugin installer. So the other option is my way because it's the easy, hassle-free way. I always run StreamUp plugin installer, and this is what you're going to be prompted with. Again, I select the outdated selection over here, and I click on download plugins. Let's go ahead and do that after I close out of OBS. So as you can see, after we click on download plugins, the tool actually started backing up our OBS installation over here. Current backup size. It took a full installation backup done. And then, as you can see, it downloaded advanced masks, it unzipped it, and basically extracted it in the correct location. And now we have an updated version of it. So we can basically exit out of the tool. And if we open up our OBS and go into StreamUps and then check for OBS plugin updates, you can see a new message over here. All OBS plugins are up to date and installed correctly. So we click OK and minimize this window again. And pretty much this is done. But as you can see over here, we have the backup folder. If everything works correctly, I usually just go ahead and delete the older version that I had, so it doesn't take as much space as it would if I kept every other backup. So basically the tool, StreamUp plugin installer, took a full backup of my OBS setup, then it updated everything automatically, and it's like no fuss, no stress. And cherry on top, if anything ever goes wrong, you can restore from StreamUp's backup and recover like a champ. So this is why StreamUp plugin installer is a must-have in my opinion. It's free, it's simple, and it keeps your stream running smooth. That's it, fellow geeks. StreamUp plugin installer is your ticket to hassle-free OBS plugin management. Grab it from streamup.tips. Again, you can find everything in the description, you know where, below. If this saved your stream, made it smoother and hassle-free, smash that like button, subscribe, don't forget to click on that bell to never miss another GeekJ video ever again, and let me know in the comments how it's working for you. Stay geeky, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye! Bye! Bye!